Election season just yet, but following the release of the Mueller report, voters have their minds on the security of their polling stations. News 9's Gage Goulding joins us live in the News 9 newsroom with more. Gage.
Good evening, Rich. Thank you. While everyone that comes out to the polls on Election Day wants to ensure their vote is heard, concerns have been rising following the alleged Russian involvement in the 2016 presidential election. We spoke with local election officials to learn how they're keeping votes in the Ohio Valley secure. While the presidential election is more than a year away, local election officials are already working hard to prepare. One of their top priorities, safety and security. Following the testimony of former special counsel Robert Mueller, the Senate Intelligence Committee has released that they believe that Russia was involved with interfering with the 2016 presidential election in all 50 states, raising the question of how secure is voting in the Ohio Valley.
No, I know what we send out here and what we get back is accurate.
Diane Gribble is the director of the Jefferson County Board of Elections. She says with new protocols and a new paper-based voting system, elections will be even more secure.
Everything that we do is checked, double-checked, triple-checked by teams of Democrats and Republicans. Everything is tested. Every piece of equipment, every piece of software, everything is tested before it ever goes out to the polls.
And new this upcoming presidential election in Jefferson County is the elimination of electronic voting systems. Instead, the county is going back to a voting method that predates computers, pen and paper.
Which is a paper ballot that you fill in with a pen and you run it through a scanner, and that's how it tallies your votes at the polls.
However, in Brooke County, West Virginia, voters will still use a computerized system, but election officials there say it isn't possible for someone to interfere with voters in their system.
Because we use an Ivotronics program. The Ivotronics program is not connected to the internet, so there's not a way for them to get into our program.
Barbetta says that even if there was a compromise in the voting system security, her team has 3 separate ways to verify votes. But before that ever happens, the overall goal for the Brooke County elections team, security.
We take every precaution that we could possibly take to make sure that everything is secure.
Election officials in Jefferson County say they are planning on hosting an open house to give the community a chance to preview the new voting system before the upcoming election. Reporting live in the News 9 newsroom, I'm Gage Goulding, News 9 at 6.